With Dumbledore.
Actually,
Yes, I show that.
My name is Harry. I am 16 years old, and I've forgotten how many times I've ended up in detention at this point. Do you know?
No.
But today, we've been tasked with the lovely task of answering any and all questions, truthfully, or as truthfully as possible, that you guys might have, and that's actually our detention, so...
Thanks, Dumbledore.
Go nuts, I suppose.
Yeah, so you can shout out your questions. Raise your hand first, I think.
Or we have a microphone
Yeah.
that's been magically amplified so we can hear you. Can you hear us when we talk like this? Okay, perfect.
Let us know, otherwise.
Yes, precisely. We're trying to...
We also have some muggle magic. Does anybody know what Twitter is? Twitter? Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
some
many
muggles.
muggles.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, we have one over here.
Harry, can I see you hug Draco Malfoy? Can I see you to hug? Nice.
Good start.
Wow. That's brutal, mate. Starting out with one of those, I see.
Well, can I see a question?
No, you can't. See, I don't have consent apparently, and that's very important. So, sorry. Not up to me.
Question. Yes, Draco, if you were forced to dye your hair any color of the rainbow, which color would you dye?
Well, not red. Wouldn't suit you anyway.
The question was, which color would Mr. Malfoy dye his hair? And the answer was not red. That's not the answer to the question.
Come on.
I would probably dye my hair silver.
It's not in the rainbow.
You know my rainbow.
Yes. Yes.
My favorite spell. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Well, nostalgia-wise, I might say Alohomora, because it's very weak. You know, it comes in handy. I also say those a few times.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Yes.
Harry, what did you do with the tiny dragon that you got?
It lives in my room and chews on Ron's socks. I don't understand what it sees in it, but it has horrible taste.
You borrow my socks all the time.
Okay, well, it's better than my uncle's socks, so I have it over here.
Can you give a compliment to the person on your left that you actually need?
Ron, you are very trustworthy, and I like that about you.
Hear that? Trustworthy. Harry. I think you're a really nice bloke. And you don't snore. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, you're my best friend.
That's okay. Thanks, mate. I don't snore. Green is your color. I suppose. Draco. I don't think that counts.
What? I have no one here. That's on my right.
How do you go in a circle?
I bet your hair is very useful when falling off a broom.
That's not a compliment.
Could be.
I don't fly, so.
Thank you, Mother.
My mom was bad.
No. Eat your vegetables.
Then a while.
We have a question. Oh,
So, both are for Draco, actually. Firstly, have Draco ever tried McDonald's?
What's McDonald's? Is it like some kind of like cannibalism or?
No, it's a hamburger chain. So basically, yeah.
no, follow-up question. Have you ever tried a hamburger?
Dude, you haven't lived.
I've tried ham. That's not, no.
That's-
He's a lost cause.
And secondly, Draco, why are you so mean to everyone in Gryffindor?
Because Gryffindors are lame. Seriously, they just jump into danger because they want to, for some reason, and don't even think about anything at all. It's just air up there. So it's like, what is there to like and to be nice to? It's basically being nice to a wall.
I'm not even gonna comment on that because we all know this isn't air, so it's hair.
This is for Harry. If you were sort of interested in, would you think you had made a better relationship with the Malfoy?
If he was actually accepted into Slytherin, he would.
Accepted. It's not like they have high standards.
High standards of all of everything. The world, basically. And he turned them down.
Yep.
Because of you.
I actually like knew this one before I even got to school, or well, I'd met him. So, and that was the reason I didn't want to get in Slytherin. So,
You made a big mistake.
What's your opinion on the new scavenger?
He's a brilliant mind, brilliant writer.
Yeah, his book doesn't bite.
Also, it's full of really good content,
Yeah.
and it doesn't bite.
You seem pretty cool.
yeah. So yeah.
My brother's a big fan of him. So.
Yeah.
Which one?
Jordan.
You can't just say my brother.
I'm like a ninja love though. At least I have brothers.
Draco, what's in your bag?
What's that?
All of them.
This one.
Yeah.
2 apples and a banana.
Do you like apples?
Oh yes, very nutritious. Apples might actually be my favorite fruit.
And then we have the answer to that question.
How is the LGBTQ presentation in Hogwarts?
What's LGBTQ?
Yeah, it's not very good, actually. I wish it was better.
Maybe that's then your next group.
I'm not sure I'm the right person to start it, but
What is
maybe.
it, like a group for candy or something like that? Is it a class? Do you get like a diploma or something?
No, we'll talk about this later on.
Any more questions?
We actually have one from Ginny, apparently. She asked, Ron, who's your favorite sibling?
Ron, this is a trick question. Don't answer it.
No, it's okay. The others have graduated. Ginny is my
Ginny's my favorite sibling too. Wait, I mean, of his siblings.
It actually was a
Wait,
follow-up.
no. He's my favorite.
It actually was a follow-up question of who's your favorite Weasley. So,
Ron!
Save yourself!
I was just thinking a bit about the new ball.
McGonagall's teaching the Gryffindors how to dance. Does that mean that Snape taught the Slytherins?
Most of us in Slytherin are purebloods. We learn how to waltz from birth.
Is that true, Ron? You're a pureblood, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we might have had a dancing lesson or two back at home.
But you didn't dance during Guild Ball at all.
Well, just because you have lessons doesn't mean you are naturally good at it. Besides, I only had my brothers to dance with, so basically their fault.
So that means you only learn to dance the girls' part.
Or maybe David. But yeah, look at it.
Nothing wrong with that.
And someone dared Draco and Harry to switch robes. But I think it's very, very warm in here. I don't think we should be wearing our robes, actually. But you can, like, switch, I don't know, shoes.
Switch ties.
Switch ties.
Switch ties.
Hi. Sweaty ties.
It's kind of a bit sweaty.
Change it.
Hermione, if it wasn't for Draco's personality, would you find him attractive? I think it would make a cute couple. No. Not even if he had a better personality.
Not even if he had a personality.
No. No. That's just not my thing at all. Actually. Sorry. Yeah, on the subject, Malfoy. Wait, I lost it. There. Shouldn't swear, but fuck, marry, kill with the golden trio. That's us, I suppose. And you're not allowed to kill everybody. Thank you for that. But you have to kill one of us.
Well, obviously being the only female,
Well spotted.
I have to marry Dad. I would kill the Weasley.
Thank God.
I thought you would marry the pure blood because he's a pure blood. So
But I
Yeah,
can't
but
give
we
you
can't
children.
have children.
no, but you sure you want my children? Because I do not want yours.
Smart enough to get into government.
Well,
I mean, who knows what happens with the mind when you mix with the Weasley?
We are purebloods. We're basically related. You know that, right?
Exactly. But that means
Well, you could use a pity party.
excuse me.
You're already sharing clothes, so
We're there anyway.
Do we have any more? We have more
we
questions.
have more hands in the air. Pick one. I can.
I can go. Okay, Draco, would you care to maybe show off your dancing skills?
Yeah, Draco, would you care to show up?
No, I did that under our last detention thing here. And
You can see it on YouTube.
yes.
Who's your best friend?
Who's your best friend?
Do you have any friends?
He has minions.
No, Crab and Goyle are very good friends. We have grown up together.
But Pansy.
She's not a friend, she's a girl.
Can the golden trio
That's us.
have a group hug Yeah, we can, because we actually like each other as friends.
Yeah, very warm.
But it was very nice because we are friends. We like each other. You know.
I have friends.
Yeah.
What?
I think he feels lonely. Hug him too.
You'll have to tweet it in.
Yeah.
Local magic.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't count.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this is a dare, so I dare you to hold hands with the person on your left.
Sorry?
I dare you to hold hands with your person on the left.
So that's... well, but we're friends, so it's not a big deal.
You missed one.
That's not my left.
It's Harry's left.
So he has.
Really?
You're gonna give us more attention.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold Draco's hands. Are we done? You can't have.
That's... Yeah, we have another question in the back.
Yes.
Very sweaty hands, Ron.
Show us your favorite dance. Your best dance.
Favorite dance move?
Best and favorite can be two very different things.
So Draco, show off your dance moves.
No. I don't want to. You can't make me.
So which one am I? And now what?
Draco, how do you feel about Dumbledore's policy vaporizing on Gryffindor?
Oh, I think he should be fired. The favoritism is not professional.
Snake.
He's not a headmaster.
Thankfully.
But Professor Dumbledore doesn't assign points. Most of the time.
Like 100 points to Gryffindor.
Like once, twice.
Maybe 6 times.
Something like one time for every year.
Yeah. And completely fair, too.
Not that one. No. I'm gonna not do any dares that apply to me because I'm holding this phone.
That's cheating.
That is
No!
cheating. That is cheating.
You can read it and see if you want to do it. Exactly.
Yeah, come on. I can read this. I dare Ron to kiss Hermione on the cheek.
Don't look. No. Really?
Do it.
You want to be there again?
Oh, fine.
I dare Ron to slap Malfoy as a self-defense to the Weasleys.
That's assault. I will tell my father.
I was just wondering when you and Draco are going
When are you gonna admit you're
You need to check into St. Melrose. Wow.
What?
No. We didn't say anything, no.
Pity fuck him!
It was a pity fuck.
Really?
What?
In the Mary Kill thing.
What?
Yeah. Picked you to...
Another question, maybe?
Because Ron kissed Hermione, shouldn't Harry kiss Draco?
Yes.
I dare you.
Well, shouldn't he? I mean,
You should be.
I'm on your side.
Wait, what side?
I'm getting the most kisses. So.
Are you dating anyone? We have to be truthful.
Yeah. We only had time for one audience question, well, not another one. Yes, I am dating someone, and you won't be able to tell who.
So, did we have another one?
Yes, we have one last one from the Muggle Magic ones. And, Ron? Look out for a spider in the door!
Who?
I thought it was funny.
Okay, so we think we're gonna release everybody from this hot cavern now. And thank you so much for being here.